Hi folks, Russell Wright from ThemeZoom.com, and today I'm going to show you another filter on the last keyword tool, which is one of the applications available at ThemeZoom.com. I've already drilled into a topic, and this topic is bedbugs, or bedbug. And this is a client that I'm working with who owns bedbugs.com. I could also look at any of these keywords. I just want to use this time as a reminder that you can find out the competitive analysis information about any one of the keywords tied to the natural language processing results for this word. Okay. On the right side we have LSI and Bayes, and the high LSI is the most relevant to the keyword in question, bedbug. So beds and bedding is a very, very high part of the conversation happening on the web. Okay, bedbugs is also very high. So these are actually going to be partially diverse. Okay, we break all these down as the seed word, for example, is blue. So you can see bedbug is the seed word in the natural language processing. Light blue are long tails. That means it must contain the word bedbug in it. You can see these are light blue. And yellow is a partially diverse, meaning it contains at least one keyword within the root word. So this one contains bug, because bug is contained in bedbug. This has to do with how you create partial and pure diverse keywords. Pure diverse comes to the top because it contains none of the words contained in the main theme, but it is also very, very highly relevant, and that's important to know. Beds and bedding are obviously going to be very much tied to bedbug because this is one of the main issues. I'm going to show you something even cooler though. Let's say you're working with a client and you want to do some tangent market research. There's a filter in this tool that is called tangent markets. Let's say we've kind of bedbugged ourselves out here and we have all the long tails all put in queue and articles being written for the blogs and the main website and the rest. Oh my gosh. So then you go ahead and apply a filter. I'm going to show you how to find tangent markets, just in case you want to discuss it with your clients. It's always kind of interesting to do that. The filter we're going to look at today is called tangent markets. Sometimes it works if the market is big enough that you're working for, or the keyword that you're looking at. Apply the filter, and we'll get into what all this stuff is. It's actually built on the Bayes score and your natural language processing limitations, combined with the number of clicks. Okay. We'll save this as a working filter. Oops. When you press save as a working filter, you can rename it if you wish. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to just use it as the default. It's already named tangent themes, and you'll find the tangent theme filter as a default in your thing. Now here's where it gets kind of interesting. You can see the LSI or Bayes score, the high one being 17 on the last screen, down in the 4 to 15 range, 15 Bayes, 4 LSI. You're going to find some things that are tangent with bedbugs. Now, when you research the topic, you'll see that they actually are. Okay, like hair loss. We're talking about mange and sarcoptic mange. It took me a while to figure out what the relationship with that is, but there is a relationship to hair loss and bedbugs. Also, Lyme's disease. There's discussion whether or not bedbugs were a carrier of Lyme's. Support group for bedbugs. They have that. And this can lead to some interesting things, such as forums or communities. These are things that you want to look out for anyways when researching one of your top-level themes for your client. Now, this is not market segmentation, because you can also find market segmentation in Kraken, the other tool that many of you have been using to build out your blueprints for your silo structure, the more advanced tool. If you have not used Kraken, you might want to look into using Kraken as well, especially when it comes to segmenting your markets. You can see mosquito is related. There was a question whether or not bedbugs were attracted to mold. You can see there is a fairly kind of a medium range Bayes association with there, and a pretty low LSI, but it's still much higher than 0.50, which is decent, worth looking at. Termites. Okay, so you can see that these are all, you may not always know exactly what the vector is, the overlay is for these, but this has very effectively shown me that there are some tangent markets, specifically Lyme's disease, which would make for great articles and possibly cross interests. When we come back, I'm going to show you how to work with this on a much broader theme than even bedbugs. See you in a moment.